Slater now. Maybe Blackburn's last chance on the half. Black ball. Just held on. Good strike there by Slater. Now Kachauskas running it over. Hughes! Spectacular stop by Flowers. That was a magnificent reaction save. And what a volley from Hughes.
Yes, the English season is underway. Manchester United and Blackburn, top dogs last season, clash in the Charity Shield. That's our main match today. Welcome to the World Game. That takes up most of the next hour, but there's more. We dip into club action in South America, a Copa Libertadores showdown, and 2 games from Argentina, and again into the exciting J-League as well. We have a nostalgic World Cup moment featuring one of the most significant goals of USA 94, and an extended tribute later to the man voted the World Cup's #1.
Romario now. He's through. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Well, let's begin at the top of the English football tree. Manchester United against Blackburn at Wembley. It's the Charity Shield, normally played between the league and cup holders, but because United won both last season, this time it was them against the league runners-up. And those runners-up, Blackburn, were now sporting an Australian in their starting lineup. Let's take it to Wembley and Peter Brackley.
All set then for the 1994 FA Charity Shield. Manchester United against Blackburn. And as the teams break to their respective ends, let's take a check on the lineups. First, the United side, which contains most of last season's regulars. David May, snatched away from Blackburn, is the one newcomer in this lineup. The centre of attention, of course, will be on the combustible Frenchman, Eric Cantona, sent off in last week's friendly in Glasgow. He'll now miss the first 3 Premier League games of the season after that latest misdemeanor. Lee Sharp stands in for Dennis Irwin at left back. Irwin still recovering after his World Cup endeavours with the Irish team. Roy Keane is left out for the same reason, so there's a place for Brian McClare in this United lineup. Well, so many of the Blackburn squad are injured at the moment. Dalglish has had to leave it even later than usual before naming his side. He at least has internationals, Flowers, Lasso, Hendry, Berg and Ripley to call on. Australian Robbie Slater starts the game as well, one of the newcomers at Ewood Park. And there's a place for reserve striker Ian Pearce wearing the number 25 shirt. And intriguingly, at number 2, Tony Gale, signed this week on a free transfer from West Ham. He makes his first Wembley appearance at the age of 34 and after 17 years as a professional. A lot of interest today, not only in how the teams shape up, but also how the match is influenced by the new FIFA directives. All those introduced in the World Cup will apply in the domestic game as well. Some managers are rather gloomily, in my view, anticipating a spate of bookings and sendings off amidst widespread confusion. I prefer to think that if everyone behaves sensibly, players, referees, officials, then the game in England can only be enhanced by measures that clearly, in general, did make the right impact in the World Cup finals. United were in the Charity Shield last season, of course, but they drew 1-1 with Arsenal, but then won the Shield by virtue of the penalty shootout, 5-4. David Seaman of Arsenal, I remember, missing the vital kick. As Blackburn get us underway, attacking the goal to our right, Lasso to punt it forward in search of Ripley, who may well be playing as an outright striker in the reshuffle that Kenny Dalglish has had to introduce because of the injuries. Here's Ripley now. Promising start here by Blackburn. And then Bruce to rescue United. Not the best of clearances though by him. Sherwood trying to bustle his way through. Stuart Ripley. He's also been in doubt because of an injury, but he's managed to recover from that okay. So some relief there for Kenny Dalglish, but so many absentees from the team that he would have wanted to have fielded on this prestigious occasion. David May getting booed by the Blackburn fans after his change of allegiance during the summer. Certainly a big disappointment for the crowd that Chris Sutton and Alan Shearer haven't yet been able to play together because of their respective problems. Shearer is suffering from food poisoning. The worst goes it might have been hepatitis, but Blackburn are denying this. And Sutton has an actual injury. Here's Bruce. Put up by Henry. Touched on then by Ripley. This is Robbie Slater, the Australian international. Signed for £300,000 from the French club Lens back in July. And getting an earlier chance in the Blackburn team that he might have anticipated. Here's Slater now. Led off by Sherwood. And Berg to knock it forward. Berg, the Norwegian international, who featured in all their games in the World Cup finals. Sherwood. And just too long for Pearce. Peter Schmeichel, who recently signed a new long-term contract to keep him at Old Trafford. It's certainly very much a key player during their success in the past 3 seasons. Top by Ripley. Now here's Slater marauding down the right side again. Searching for Pearce in the middle. And it's Lee Sharp who knocks it back to Peter Schmeichel. Sharp playing at left back, which he says himself is not his favourite position. He'd rather play further forward in this United side. Of course, there's so much competition for places. And he won't be guaranteed one once Owen is available again. On by Cantona. Now Kachauskas running it over. Hughes! Spectacular stop by Flowers. That was a magnificent reaction save. And what a volley from Hughes. He scored in each of his 4 appearances at Wembley last season, Hughes, and he was so close then to scoring yet another brilliant goal that has been his trademark from his time at Old Trafford. Great save by Flowers. Now Sharp with a shot that's charged down. It's and finally whacked away. And made to cover. Pearce, who's playing something of a lone furrow up front. And certainly Blackburn are indebted to the agility of Tim Flowers, who will be pressing David Seaman very hard for the #1 England jersey this season. And he underlined his credentials then with that stunning save. On his second England cap at the back end of last season, Tim Flowers, when he played in the 5-0 Wembley win here over Greece. Britain's costliest goalkeeper, and worth every penny with his £2.4 million transfer on the evidence of that particular save. Now United have a free kick which Sharp is going to take. Berg, the offender. Now Pallister. Swept on by McQuair to May. Ripley leading the counter-attack. There's only Pearce up with him. But Ripley has plenty of pace and slipping into the path of Pearce too. Good work then by Ripley. And for Pearce, who'd shown for him. Lasso. And Kachauskas forced into conceding the corner. Kachauskas, who's become irregular in the United side now, after I think Alex Ferguson had some doubts about him early on. And once he'd got a regular run in the side, he turned in some devastating displays. But here's a chance now for Blackburn. Pearce waiting in the middle. The kick taken by Ripley. No problem for Schmeichel. Towering figure in United's 6-yard box. 6'4", Peter Schmeichel. Looking to be just about the outstanding goalkeeper in Europe. I think on the evidence of the World Cup. Just about one of the best in the world too. I didn't see too many out there who were better than Schmeichel. Cantona. Cantona, who was United's Player of the Year as well as being the PFA Player of the Year. May to pump it forward in search of Hughes. Good strike. Flowers with the save again. And Hendry has to clear. But once again, Blackburn rescued by the agility of Flowers. It was May who chipped it forward. It's such sharp turn that by Hughes. And his spacking drive kept out by Flowers. Berg away this time. On as far as Leclerc. Sharp. David May rolled on to Cantona. 2 very near misses then at Blackburn's end, and on both occasions the runs up were saved by Tim Flowers. Heroics by him. Sherwood finding Lasso in space out here. Now can he turn this to good effect? Not a bad shot. And plucked out of the air by Schmeichel. And how quickly then he bowled the ball out to set a United attack in motion. Hendry with the interception. 20 minutes gone. And it's been a fairly lively encounter so far. There. May. Good jump by Hughes, but it falls for Berg. Bannister wins it back for United. Philip Don urging them to get on with it. But Blackburn may have wanted a free kick there. Cantona trying to combine with Hughes. Now there'll have to be a free kick. Ferguson off the bench. Now, is that going to be another caution? I think it may well be. As Cantona trying to weave his magic. Just touched it off. And he was set tumbling. So a yellow card for Colin Hendry. May chipping the free kick towards Hughes. May again with a foot in. Ince. Cantona. And Ince again. Is that a trip? It's a penalty. Hendry with a tackle on Ince. He was clearly set tumbling then. Some intricate approach play by United. Cantona using his strength then to hold off the challenge of Lasso. And Hendry left his foot trailing as Ince went ploughing forward. A clear foul by Hendry on Paul Ince. So Eric Cantona, the villain last week, has the chance to turn hero and does exactly that. Ferguson's team in front. United lead. Eric Cantona with his first of the new season. The goal coming just after the midway point in the first half as Tim Flowers is sent the wrong way. Well, what can you say about Eric Cantona? So often he's making the headlines for the wrong reasons. But when you analyse his contribution to the game, well, he's an outstanding player with exceptional talent. There'll be no extra time, just a penalty shootout to decide the winners. As indeed happened last year. Hughes. Lashing out then at Sherwood, and Hughes will surely be in trouble for that. They have so many gifted players, United, but some very volatile ones too. And maybe Hughes a little lucky there, but Philip Don didn't reach for the yellow card again. He lost out there to Sherwood, and you'll see him now going very heavily. He'll scrap for anything, Mark Hughes. desertion went unpunished. Robbie Slater now. Maybe Blackburn's last chance of the half. Schmeichel just held on. Good strike then by Slater. And a rueful smile from the goalkeeper as the ball squirmed away from his grasp. Pearson, I think it was, who was hoping for the rebound. Struck very firmly then by Slater. And Schmeichel just about managed to save it. Here's Hughes. Deep into injury time. Wilcox. And that near miss will have given Blackburn a lift just before half-time. No doubt with plenty of encouragement to come through from Kenny Dalglish during the interval. Slater now. Time for May. Schmeichel coolly away to get Chelskis. Still stoppage time being played by Philip Don. Wouldn't be too much more, I would think. Giggs now accelerating clear of Henry. Terrific turn of pace then by Giggs. Hughes attempting the bicycle kick. And that would have been a spectacular goal. As it is, Blackburn have a chance to attack again. Wilcox drilling it through to Pearce. And it spins off Pallister. Bravely claimed by Schmeichel. And I would think that is the whistle for half-time. Schmeichel still complaining. But indeed, it is the end of the first half. Cantona's goal that divides the two teams. The penalty after 23 minutes after Henry tripped Paul Ince. Cantona so cool from the penalty spot. Dismay for Colin Henry, who had sent Ince tumbling. Cantona making absolutely no mistake. And certainly earlier than that, Tim Flowers with a couple of outstanding stops at the Blackburn goal. Although to their credit, this very depleted Blackburn side have had their moments too at the other end. That's the way of it then at half-time. United leading by a 0-0 in the FA Charity Shield at Wembley.
Buying your copy of Shoot magazine each week will give you your chance to be at the world's premier domestic sporting event, the 1995 FA Cup final at Wembley. If you win, you and your partner will fly Qantas to London. You will be there for 7 days and will be in the packed house at Wembley for the climax of the English season. All details on how to enter are in your copy of Shoot, out now and every Friday at your newsagent. It is the only weekly, high-quality, full-colour magazine that focuses on international, British and Australian football. By entering, you also stand to win a Coke Sports gift pack. Contents include videos, a soccer ball. The competition closes on November the 26th, and the winner of the grand prize will be announced on World Soccer on Saturday, December the 3rd. Details in Shoot, out now at your newsagent.
Welcome back as Manchester United start the second half of the FA Charity Shield at Wembley. Leading by a 0-0, Cantona's penalty. Just past the halfway point of the first half. Good value for their lead. Although in fairness to Blackburn, they've had chances too. Not many of them though. Kenny Dalglish will be hoping they can step up their attacking play in the second period. United hoping to win the Charity Shield for the 10th time. To add to last year's success, of course, when they eventually overcame Arsenal on a penalty shootout. Here's got Chelskis now. On by May. He's had a steady start here against his former teammates of Blackburn. Now Hughes. And was that off Henry? Indeed it was. Corner then to United. Mark Hughes was in the process of negotiating a new contract with United. I think they're talking about a one-year term. He'd like a longer one, but no complaints from him about the finance involved. A little matter of £7,000 a week. Giggs with the corner. Scrambled away. Up goes Slater. Chelskis getting the better of him. And it's a free kick for United. Who were pushed so hard by Blackburn at the back end of the last campaign in their quest for the title. It was Henning Berg who eventually hacked that one out. And Pallister with no real option there, but to steer it all the way back to Peter Schmeichel. Neither side with any real penetration so far in the second half. Let's see what United can do now with Kuchelskis down the near side. And again, outwitted by Graham Lasso. His clearance only finds May. Cantona. He's so hard to shrug off, Cantona. Delightful play again. Ince now. Giggs. In towards Hughes. And Kuchelskis. Can he finish? Well, he'd set himself up for the shot then so well, Andrei Kuchelskis. And he'll be disappointed with the finish. 10 goals from him last season, his best in a United shirt. Cantona and Giggs involved, and Ince now. And eventually flipped over by Giggs. And Kuchelskis couldn't keep his shot down. Kuchelskis, whose form in the second half of last season was rewarded with a new contract signed back in May. Ince. Now for Bruce. Here's Giggs. Looking to tease that tantalised Berg. Terrific effort then by Ryan Giggs. An explosive run. And he left Henning Berg went totally helpless, twisting one way then the other. And in the end, well, Berg just lost his footing completely. And that's how close it was. Gale, one for Ripley. Turned well, and he's got away from Sharp. At least he had done. And that will have to be a yellow card for Lee Sharp. Lunging out at Ripley. Just didn't have the pace to catch him. You see the grim determination on the face of Sharp, and he mistimed his tackle completely. And that had to be a booking. A free kick too then for Blackburn. Hendry's come up from the back. Somehow United survive. Lasso. Sharp underneath it. Now Sherwood will have to shield his eyes from the sunlight. Slater. The shot was charged down and spins wide. Well, Schmeichel wrong-footed. Ian Pearce had the chance then. But rather came at him too quickly. Lovely turn by Ripley onto his left foot. It came back off a United defender, Bruce, I think. And Pearce couldn't capitalise on it. He was sent the wrong way then by the trickery of Ripley. And Ian Pearce stuffed his shot. United 1, Blackburn 0 in the FA Charity Shield at Wembley. The scorer, Cantona, a penalty on 23 minutes. And this is he on the ball now. Trying to chip it through for McClare. Up by Lasso. Only as far as Kuchelskis. Now May. Lasso, the covering defender. As United look for the cushion of a second goal. Giggs up Kuchelskis. Giggs to curl it in, left footed. Henry on his head to it there. On a spectacular goal by Ince. Magnificent strike. Well, the kind of goal that Mark Hughes would certainly be proud of. He's got a reputation for scoring in that kind of fashion. This time it was Paul Litz. Kicks with the corner. Henry's header there as far as came through as well. And no one has marked Paul Litz, but then they wouldn't have expected him to do that. Back off Cantona. And Dix beyond the diving figure of Tim Flowers to give United a 2-goal advantage. A memorable effort then by the England international. The goal on 81 minutes, 9 from him last season, and he started the new season in the same impressive vein. And now surely the game beyond Blackburn. You would think that way. They haven't been positive enough themselves in front of goal. And it's hard to see where they're going to get at least 2 goals from. But they're trying to now. Slowly going nowhere, but it's a Blackburn throw. Paul Litz, well, he'll treasure that goal. Sherwood now. Well, he thought he'd let it go out. And into the side netting from Henry. David May surely thought then the ball was out of play. Pursued by Lasso, who just kept it in. And here's Henry arriving, and only just past the post. Here's the goal again. And what awareness shown by Paul Ince. Looks like defeat though for Kenny Dalglish's side. There's Alan Shearer, who hopefully will be back in action fairly soon. Not only for Blackburn, but also for England too. And of course they've missed him today, Blackburn. And then that goes without saying, a player of his undoubted class. And how I wonder will he shape up with Chris Sutton in tandem. It's an exciting partnership up front for Blackburn when Kenny Dalglish has them both available. He's got Mike Newell as well. There's Sutton. He's got Mike Newell on the injury list, and Gallagher, remember. 2 other proven and accomplished strikers, so there's plenty of attacking flair at Blackburn once they have them all fit. And there's Cantona offside. To my mind, Blackburn are going to miss David Batty so much too. He gives them that bit of aggression in midfield. Good passer of the ball. And his qualities are going to be absent for quite a while. Now here's Ince. Kuchelskis. Hughes. Trying to force his way through, but unsuccessfully. Blackburn can bring it away now with Slater. Wilcox patrolling the flank. Cantona. Steve Bruce making a rare excursion over the halfway line. Kuchelskis. Away from Henry. Still Kuchelskis. Now Hughes. Good effort too from Hughes. Only just over the bar. Didn't give it a second thought then, Hughes. Just lined up the shot and then explosively just beyond the bar. In the final minute of the game. Well, that would have put the seal on United's victory. As it is, they may well have to settle for just the 2 goals now. Always the favourites to win this game, with Blackburn so depleted by injuries. Plenty of enthusiasm from Blackburn, but really not enough up front to trouble United unduly. Maybe they can now, though, later on. Well, they were unlucky there. to injury time. And Pierce almost got a consolation for them. He's through again, no. Comes up this time. It's a good play by Thorpe to set him up. He got round Michael too, and then it bounced back off him. He was unlucky. They just haven't been sharp enough in front of goal, Blackburn, and they've been punished at the other end. The goals from Cantona from the penalty spot and Paul Ince in dynamic fashion in the second half. And there is the final whistle blown by referee Philip Don. So United start the new season as they finish the last one. The double winners have won the Charity Shield. Paul Ince with that second goal that eased their nerves, calmed them down. Just when it seemed Blackburn might have threatened an equaliser. Eric Cantona, who gave them the lead from the penalty spot after the foul committed by Hendry on Paul Ince. Cantona, who will now miss the first 3 games of the season in the Premier League because of suspension, will have to soldier up without him. But the warning signs are out there for the rest of the Premier League. Manchester United intend to do the business again.